Hello everyone, I am Dr. Eric Morrison. This is 7 Under 3, and I'll be covering trading education, more specifically Forex trading, using the TC2000 and TradingView platforms. Hello, this is the Futures Week in Review for the last week in June, from the 26th of June to the 30th. I'm going to start off with the dollar. And now what we currently have is an FTM to the short side. We are crowded out long on this, so this is significant in terms of overall FTM on the daily to the downside, which means that this could force pressure not only for the Forex and stock market, but for the futures as well. And looking at treasuries, currently had an FTM to the downside, and a little bit of retracement right off major support level at 96 here. We do have a target of 94.66 to the downside here, and this would pretty much align it starting off with the low that was set forth back on the 2nd of June. Now we start off with gold. Gold, we now have an upward bar with FTM to the upside. It's still crowded out to the short, or crowded out long, which indicates a short. If you did have an initial short here from this location, you might want to consider, or this location, you might want to consider closing it out and waiting for another entry on the FTM to go to the short side. NASDAQ is on an upward momentum, doing very well. It's mixed on its commitment to traders. However, what we do have here is a standard trend trading approach and a nice J-hook formation happening here. Everything is green to the upside, and it could move this duration after this particular high at 15,297 in this leg here to the upside. So very bullish for NASDAQ, and we have an upward target of 15,901.6. Natural gas, no significant commitment of traders. Here we have retail and institutional non-alignment. So standard trend trading applied. Everything in the green, upward momentum. No FTM indicator to signify, but there is a J-hook formation happening here with, again, another leg here of potential profit to the upside. We do have a downward target of 235, so this could be a precursor to a downward movement, or we'll see. S&P 500, again, along with the NASDAQ, has this nice J-hook formation happening here, a nice overall leg. And we are crowded out to the short side, which is interesting here in terms of this potential bull run could go this potential leg. We do have a profit target of 4619.5 to the upside. So this is significant positioning for a nice bull run to the upside. Russell 2000, also mixed on the commitment of traders. We have a nice target of 1987.48 to the upside. This also has this kind of catapult formation forming here, and if it continues up, we got a nice leg to the upside. Dow also is showing significant strength. There's a lot of commitment of traders on the institutional retail to the short side, so there may be an additional squeeze going once it gets past this overall high of 34,558. We do have a profit target on the Dow for 35,321.6 to the upside. Everything is green, strong momentum to the upside for next week. Treasuries are kind of mixed, pretty much to the downside, of course, with the additional interest rate hikes, 2 additional interest rate hikes before the end of the year. Treasuries will still continue to be pressured to the downside. No significant commitment of traders stacked on one side here, so standard trend trading applied. Same with the 5-year and the 10-year. And now we have 10-year an overall pinch, and this is super pinch. So this could go up or down. We don't know, but this signifies a lot of energy building here for a long period of time over these days, and we'll see where it pops. And so for the stock indice review, we will look at all of the greens here that I flagged. Currently we have Bank U with an overall target of $11.94 to the downside, but it is showing momentum to the upside above the dragon, and we're currently watching pre-market to see price action to the upside. We have a Z3 excursion and RL270 up here too as well to look for as potential target. Bull Z has been phenomenal ever since the 5th of May. And as we buy on the open, sell on the close, overall gains were significant all the way from the 5th to the 22nd of June. Now it's starting to turn over and starting to show potential J-hook formation here. It gets above this high of 79.40. We could see a nice new leg up. Kira was a beautiful trade. Went ahead and traded that. The morning of the 30th was inside the dragon. Everything was green to the point. Nice overall gain, $2,360 on 1,000 shares. No upside target right now, but we are starting to get into a super pinch with the Z3 Bollinger Bands. Defense also, nice overall gains up into the dragon. Everything is green. Buy on the open, sell on the close. First initial small loss here, $70, and then nice gain, $820 on the 29th, and then goes ahead and hits the Z3 excursion. If you had that as the overall target, you got a nice little profit there. DRN, nice overall trades for the week. No trades up until this point where we had an FTM and a large candle to the upside with this tweezer formation with negative Wyckoff volume and support. Stayed up above that, and nice overall price entry here. Buy on the open, sell on the close, all the way up until this point where we had a $100 loss on Friday, overall gain, $280 gain on 29th, and a $90 gain on the 28th. Fast overall, nice price action to the upside. Went ahead, nice upward move inside the dragon. On the open, sell on the close for a overall profit at $2,030 on Thursday. Nice overall gain of $370 on Friday. FNGU is kind of a little hit or miss there, but it's nice, showing this nice fry pan bottom. Went into the dragon. Overall price action on pre-market was inside the dragon. Loss of $5,670 on this gain. Then did this nice reversal into the dragon, way above the high and the close of the previous day. Got in this one and $2,910 back. So we'll see what pre-market has. If it's above the dragon, then we're in for a nice overall gain. If it's below the dragon, we don't get in. Gush, just beautiful overall gains to the upside. Tuesday was initial marker of entry above the dragon, belly of the dragon. Nice overgain of $2,720 on 1,000 shares. Then $4,220 on Thursday, and a small loss of $790 on Friday. Hibble was below the dragon, then back above the dragon, into the dragon on Tuesday. Nice overall gain of $790 on Wednesday. Small gain of $70 on 29th, and then a nice gain of $460 on Friday. Beautiful momentum all the way from start to finish. From Monday to there, we had $830 gain on Monday. Nice overall $160 gain. Tuesday, loss of $539. Gained it back, $530 on Thursday, and then closed out the week on a gain of $120 on Friday for Lab D. Nice overall gains to the upside for Nail. On Monday, though, however, we had a loss of $400. Gained it all back, $5,550 on Tuesday. Small loss of $630 on Wednesday. Small gain of $240. And then Friday closed out $150 gain. Retail, FTM, we need to make note. FTM is still red at this point, but it did go back over the dragon for the week on Tuesday. Nice overall gain, $60 for retail on Wednesday, $70 on Thursday, and $70 gave back on Friday. These are low value stocks, so just to make note, if they're below $10, sometimes the gains are not that significant unless you're going above 1,000 shares. So you're looking at maybe 10,000 shares on this if you want to take advantage of that momentum to the upside and these percentages and change. That will spark interest in there, so you might want to think about your share size below 10,000. So in order to make sure that you don't attract attention to your buys. Saxo, another interesting overall trades. Basically, there was an entry here, all this below the dragon, pre-market below the dragon, didn't buy into it. So it was a $300 loss on Thursday, and then a $260 gain. So overall $40 loss overall wash. SPXL, didn't get into this until here where pre-market had it above the belly of the dragon. Nice overall gain of $1,310, and then a nice overall gain of $1,060 for SPXL, which is the S&P 500 3 times long. SVIXI, Monday, overall gain of $60, Tuesday $805, Wednesday gain of $1,320, Thursday overall loss of $790, and then closed out the week of $180 gain on Friday. TBF has been all over the map, and so with pre-market in those ranges, all of the treasuries I held off on that because the majority of them were closed, or their bids were below the overall lows of the previous day's candles, so I didn't trade them. TechL, I did trade. Thursday, overall gain 130, Friday $910. TNA, nice overall trade, $1,090 on Thursday, $580 give back on Friday. TBOR, which is your transportation bulls, started on Monday, nice overall gain of $448, $1,650 on Tuesday, nice overall gain $630 on Wednesday, give back $250, and Friday $20 break even. TQQQ, loss here of $130, overall gain $600 on Friday. Nice overall upward swing above the dragon on Friday. I didn't do the treasuries, they were all over the map. AI only trade was on Friday, a nice overall gain of $440, or UBOT. UDOW, nice overall trade. The only one trade that I traded was Friday, and that was $209 to the upside. UPRO, I had Thursday and Friday, again $640 on Thursday, $580 on Friday. URTY, overall trades on Thursday and Friday, $1,340 on Thursday, and a loss give back at $660 there. Overall gain for the week. And my last green here, I had for WebL, overall loss of $260 on Thursday, and then this $10 loss with the doji here to the long side. So it'd be interesting to see whether this goes up or down. This is a gravestone doji, it's significant. If this closes up, there's more momentum to the upside. I had significant yellows here that I was keeping an eye on, but I had plenty of greens to trade for the upward movement, so mainly was the focus there. But potential turns, Bitcoin is kind of stabilizing out after that BlackRock mention of getting into the ETF of Bitcoin. It's kind of stabilizing here, and we'll see what happens to it, whether it continues to the upside. Oil started below the dragon thing and then started back above, but not FTM in agreement. So we still have some significant pressure to the downside for natural gas. These are your banks. Everything's in the red. Nice overall gains here, but the market opened below with a gap on here from a downward candle and an FTM. I did not buy into this or get into this at this point, but this was the continuous run up above the dragon with nice overall gains. And just to make mention, pre-market was right at the Z3, so I didn't get in on this one either. Anything above the Z3 or at the Z3 excursion, I don't trade, or a major moving average of 270 or 200. GDXD again at Z3, out. Same with GLL. JDST, same thing. Oil had a significant loss on this day, and then with an FTM in agreement to down, no longer trade that. Daily consumer discretionary bull. This one, these are some nice trades here. $750 on Wednesday, $190 loss on Thursday, and then a $240 loss to close out the week. Overall, nice gains for Want. Yang, I basically, which is the China Bear, I monitor it, but I don't trade it. And ZSL, which is short of silver. We do have significant shorts of silver here, so if you see a crowding out here with 60%, it did show a signal here to short with the FTM in agreement, and a nice overall short gain on Friday. If you look at AGQ, that was $670 gain, so that was a nice overall turn pick for silver. These highlighted in light blue are overall potential FTM turns for the market. We also have selling exhaustion here, green FTM, upward candle. This could be a turn for Bitcoin short or going to the short side. We'll see what happens. Copper also, price of copper, still below the dragon, wouldn't trade it. Treasuries are kind of in a mix right now. Silver, I already talked about. Gold to the upward momentum. We had an overall turn of gold to the upside here, in alignment with the long crowded out here. So it went ahead and did a nice profit of $1,500 on the next day for GDXU. Same for JNUG and Nugget. And then SPPP is crowded out short, 77% and 58%. And we're looking at potential gap failures here. This gap down for an overall trade, so didn't trade it. And then pre-market had it in the middle, so this overall trade was a loss of $80. So for SPPP, for Platinum and Palladium Trust. So we're waiting for the next turn point to get back in on this long. Well, that's it for the overall stock indice review. Mainly the greens, yellows, and shorts. I didn't trade the yellows, but I did trade the greens, and nice overall profit for the week. That's all I have for the stock indice review. If you're interested in this kind of strategies in Forex, futures, and stock indices, or if you're interested in programming in both PineScript or Python, we have courses available for both the beginner and intermediate, and we have an operations course for programmers. If you're interested, click on the links below. And we also do auto trading to help support that if you're interested in auto trading your accounts. So again, click on the links below. And remember, ruthless risk management. Have a great 4th of July weekend, everybody, and best trading next week. Well, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like rumble button below and the subscribe button. And if you want more information, go ahead and click the course information links below. On the TradingView link and on TC2000, I have an affiliate link. If you open up a TC2000 account, you will receive a $25 discount using that link. Thank you for your time.